My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day.
This video is presented by Cash App. Download Cash App from the Apple or Google Play Store and use my code CASHYT for $10. Hey guys, it's your girl Courtney and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Extreme Cheapskate. I haven't done an Extreme Cheapskate video in a while, mostly because of the fact that I'm still recovering from the last two videos that I did. I'm still recovering. Every time I think about the man that flushes his toilet once a week and takes a shower with his clothes on and serves his guests yogurt cups instead of regular cups. I can't even talk properly. And the family that washes their dishes in the same stinky, dirty water that their children take a swim in. What can I say? I can't lie, I just die a little bit inside every single time. And honestly, every time I react to videos like that, it's just a reminder to never eat at anybody else's house. You never know how people prepare their food. You don't even know how clean people are. I remember my dad would always be like, don't eat when people offer you food. And it's like, yeah, anyways, I'll have a plate. But now it's like, no, I'm not gonna eat your food. It's gotten to that point. Simply because of videos like this that I find on Extreme Cheapskate and videos I find randomly on the internet. If I could find a way to ban these people from society, I would. But like I've said in previous videos, TLC may have the weirdest shows that I've ever seen in my life. Any bizarre show that you can think of is probably on TLC. Before we get into this video, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for coming. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for being a Reezy. If you don't know what a Reezy is, I'm gonna tell you right now. Reezys are the best people on the internet. Let's be real. It does not get better than this. So hit the subscribe button and become a Reezy today. Okay, so this video is called The Self-Proclaimed Hillbilly Cheapskate. The Hillbilly Cheapskate. Let's see if you're really about that life. This has 4 million views. Dang. Melody manages to only spend $1,000 a month. Dang. For her family of 4 by sharing her extreme ways. They all sleep in one bed and share bath water. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. I haven't even watched the video and you're done. I would never shame anyone for their hustle, but bath water? The water's like really brown. It's making me believe maybe he's like the 3rd person to take a shower. I hope he's not the 1st. Cause why is the water that brown? If you're the 1st person, why is the water that brown?
Oh my goodness, looks like you had a good time. You smell good. We just...
Wait a minute. He still has soap on his body. You're not done. What do you mean, Mom, I'm done? You're not done. You're not, and that's okay.
If I can get something for free, I'd rather do that any time than shelling out $1.
I didn't need to see that grown man enter the bathtub. That was something I didn't ever have to see. Something I don't understand is why did they have to do it this way? All they need to do is each person have a bucket of water and you use that bucket for yourself. Y'all are like making life harder for no reason.
My family and I are so cheap that we all share one tub of water a day. We don't have cooties. We're never that dirty. It just makes sense to use the same water.
How? How does it make sense? At least they use a washcloth. At least they use a washcloth. That's something that I noticed. So the washcloth doesn't look like it has soap on it, but you know what? I'm not even gonna address that. You know?
I ration our shampoo and body wash. I just pour about that much in there. Oh, that's enough for a month. If we run out. Ah! Wait.
I just know, like I know, that she did not just say, that's enough for a month. You made me go out of character. Melody, you just made me go out of character. This is not like me. I just want to know what's really going on. Is this for you or your entire family? That's the question we need to be answered. Because you cannot look at that amount of shampoo and tell me that you truly believe it's gonna last you a month. And if it lasts you a month, please let me know your techniques. What are you doing exactly? What are you doing?
I don't buy toilet paper. I use newspapers that we get free in town.
I just know it smells wild in there. To be honest, all you have to do, like, if you don't want to buy toilet tissue, not promoting stealing, but just go to a fast food place, go to their restroom and take it. Like, I don't know. You don't have to use newspapers.
Get one sheet, you don't need more than that. You crumple it up, you use it, and then you put it, when you get done, into this bag. And when this bag's full, we take it out and burn it. But I'm not gonna do this one because I haven't used it and I don't wanna waste it.
You crumple up the newspaper. Doesn't it hurt? Do you ever accidentally cut yourself? Paper is not soft like toilet tissue. Like, you're literally just wiping. I know for a fact you're in pain.
It's not that I can't buy a roll of toilet paper. I don't need to, we don't need it. Now, sometimes I've come in here, I've got boys in the family, they don't always replace newspapers. I've insulated this window with newspapers, keeps the light out, helps with heating and cooling, and saves me if I'm on the toilet and I need something, all I gotta do is lift this window, and there's me some more toilet paper.
Wait, she's actually kind of smart, because wow, I would have never thought of that.
We try to keep our electric bill as low as possible by making sure the lights are not being used.
We do have electricity. See, it's on. That's it. I'm not gonna waste any more. We have electricity in this house. I don't use it. I use a lantern.
The light was on for 0.2 seconds. She literally turned it on and said, that's it. We're done. We're done.
I can wash a laundry basket full of dirty clothes as fast as a electric washing machine.
We just want the smells and the dirt out.
Looks like got all the soap out of it.
Squeeze out the red one. The red one's clean.
We ran it out again.
Why don't you give me another shirt in here? He's better than a ringer washer. He has the muscles and the strength to do it, and he always does it with a smile on his face, no matter what I ask him to do.
Oh, he a keeper. Look at her hopping up her man. She said he got the muscle. He got a muscle.
Oh, I definitely see why some people see our behaviors as over the top, but I don't care about being normal.
Period. Okay, Melody. Now I feel bad, because you know what? I was judging her in the beginning, but you know what? She doesn't care what people say, and that's all that matters. You know, motivational moment right now. Let's start it. At the end of the day, people will always have something to say about you, and Melody lives in her truth. She does not hide behind fake stuff. And I think everyone else should have that mentality.
I think my parents are a little obsessed with being cheapskates.
Starting out, we weren't quite as extreme as we are now.
After a while, it just became a challenge and say, hey, let's see how much we can save this week. And we just kind of made it a game, and it just barrel rolled from there.
Wait, so they used to be normal? How do you get to this point? I think if I was a kid in their family, I would be pissed. Especially like as a teenager and stuff, like I would be irritated just because it's like, if I had a lifestyle before and now we're switching my lifestyle completely, I may be a little bit irritated. So I guess I understand the son's point of view because that's annoying. And then also I think it's a bit selfish of the parents just because they have the means to provide their kids like a better life, but they're just choosing not to because they want to save a penny.
The most extreme thing I ever did to save on medical costs or any kind of costs like that is I remove my own teeth. If I have a cavity, I just take a little chisel and a hammer and I sit there and chip it and chip it and chip it until I can knock it out. Every once in a while, I've been known to take it and whack it really hard. You get knocked out for a minute, you come to and you finish.
No, ma'am. Now you're taking it too far. She's taking it too far. Like, at first I was starting to understand. I actually have no words for this one. Like, I was starting to understand your point of view, and then you got weird. What we're not gonna do is knock out our own teeth with hammers. That's not okay. Okay, what about when your kids have cavities? What are you gonna do? Put a hammer to their head?
Thanks to all of her cost-saving measures, Melody and her family get by on just $1,000 a month. But her expenses are about to double with a visit from her daughter, son-in-law, and their 3 kids.
What's happening there? What's happening?
But that's 5 more people than I'm used to. That's 5 more people using our electricity, 5 more people using our water, 5 more mouths to feed. I don't know where they're gonna sleep. It's just a huge deal. We have a 72-foot trailer, and I would say half of it is closed off. We all share a bedroom. We only utilize this one. The rest of the house we blocked off to save on heating and cooling. There's 4 of us sleeping here on this king-size bed. Wintertime, it saves a lot on heating bills because we have the body heat, but we don't mind cuddling. We're just that kind of family, so we can crawl up in here and just go to sleep at night.
It's the way they're all pretending to sleep. Like, we know you're not asleep, y'all.
I have 2 other bedrooms, but I am not willing to to use that part of my house. I'm not going to do that. We're going to have to figure out another place for her to sleep that's not going to cost us any money.
What? Her daughter's family's coming to visit and she's not even going to try and open up a room for them to sleep in. So are you telling me all of y'all are gonna be sleeping in this room? On this king-size bed? Shame has left the chat.
I'm setting up this tent for me and my family to sleep in. My daughter and her husband and kids can sleep in the house.
A tent? I mean, at least they have the courtesy to let the visitors sleep in the house, but a tent. Instead of opening up another bedroom, you're going to build a whole tent so you can sleep outside. When you have a house right now. I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding this movement. I'm not understanding.
Family and I, we slept in a tent for 3 months before our trailer got set up.
I'm sorry, that is so dangerous. You cannot be having your family live in a tent for 3 months. That is so dangerous. And you have children? What if a random person just shot y'all up in the tent? What are you gonna do now? They're not even thinking about their kids at this point. Because if you're letting your kids live in a tent with you, just because you don't want to open up a room, that's crazy to me.
People were acting like, oh my gosh, you lived in a tent for 3 months? These are the same people who go pay to stay at a resort. I mean, why don't you just give me a $1 bill and let me burn it for you?
She thought she ate. She thought she ate. You did not. People are staying at a resort that has safety, security, and you're staying in a tent.
My daughter's lifestyle is very different from ours. Once she moved away, she moved off to a city, and she's wasteful. We use cold water, but my daughter has to have hot water. So we're gonna have to figure a way to heat it, and I'm not gonna let us turn on the hot water heater. This is gonna be great. I really think what we need to do is boil some water on a campfire so I'm not using my electricity from my stove.
Look who's coming. Yeah.
Grandbaby's here, grandbaby's here.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey!
Hey, guys.
Me and my mom are nothing alike. I'm like a city girl. She is a country girl.
You wanna see where we're staying?
They don't use lights in the house. They use lanterns, for goodness sakes.
She is disgusted. She is disgusted. Do y'all see her face? Said they do not use electricity. They use lanterns. She looks like she's on the verge of tears. And her husband looks uninterested. He wants to go home, like right now.
Look over on your left. See the tent? That's where we're gonna stay. That's my new home if you get my bedroom for 2 weeks.
We would never go that far to save $1.
I got a big surprise for you. I know how you love taking hot baths and stuff. We got you a nice hot bath outside for y'all to take. We've been boiling water. See?
They want to go home so bad. If I came home to visit my family and they were doing all of this, the way I would have picked up my phone with such urgency and called a cab to take me to a hotel, because we're not doing this. You're not gonna come to me and tell me you're living in a tent and I'm gonna be staying in the house and think I'm gonna be happy with that. Like, no, you're gonna stay in your house and I'm gonna stay in a hotel. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in a hotel. Put the tent down.
Put his feet in there. He can take a nice bath. Dip him in there. Let him see. It'll be okay.
Girl, do not put your baby's feet in there. Gingivitis might be in that water. Do not.
See, he'll like it.
They weren't always that extreme. They used to like just do little stuff, but all of a sudden it kind of got extreme. It's just kind of like almost a contest to see how much money they can save.
That'll keep it going the whole time for you, and there's a pot. You need more hot water?
You just dip it out.
Dip it up in there, boil it. You can...
Why is his diaper in the water? Okay. Like, did y'all have to dump the whole baby into the water? I thought we were just gonna dip the feet in. Why are we dipping the diaper in? The butt is in there.
She knew what she was getting in for when she said she's coming for 2 weeks.
I can't lie. You knew what you were doing. If I knew my parents were like this, I'm not staying. I'll visit. I'm not staying.
I can't wait.
You might want to turn that big one. Look how pretty them look, girl.
I highly doubt my parents will ever change their cheapskate ways now that they've adapted to it.
Wait, did she cry? Like, I feel like I see some glistening under her eye. Like, it looked like she just had a crying session.
I don't think there's a limit at all to how far I'll go to save money.
And that's the end of the video. I just don't know what to say. That's it for Extreme Cheapskate. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be doing this video because I really do need breaks when it comes to these type of videos. I need breaks. I will see you guys all in my next one. I love you and peace.